Greetings, fellow environmentalists, mindset changers, and conservationists. Today, I would like to talk about a trending story in wildlife conservation circles. The demand by some countries in Southern Africa and other stakeholders for the culling of elephant herds that are believed to be in very large numbers. I would like us to really look at this deeply and look at it from a very holistic point of view. When a country like Zimbabwe or Botswana says their elephants are so many, there is a need for them to be culled or killed. Is that true? We need to realize that when we talk about wildlife in Southern Africa, particularly in these following countries: Zambia, Angola, Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe. When we talk about wildlife in these countries, we have to look at the entire region as a whole. We have to look at the KAZA, Kavango Zambezi Transboundary Conservation Area. This particular area is one of the largest conservation areas in the world. It was designated specifically to host the population of elephants we are talking about. So when we arrive at the conclusion that there are too many elephants, it should be with reference to the KAZA in its entirety, not with reference to any one nation. Because in reality, no one nation owns any elephants. The elephants have the right to migrate across borders to and from amongst the members of the KAZA. So the issue is not that Zimbabwe, Botswana, or any other country has got too many elephants. The issue is the elephants in those countries are simply trapped because the corridors that are supposed to be used for them to migrate to another area have been blocked. So the solution we're supposed to be talking about is not the killing of elephants to reduce the population. What we should be talking about is how we can open the corridors that are being blocked by various constructions and projects, and also being blocked by electric fences. If we open up those corridors, the elephants will be free to roam within the region, and no one country will be under pressure to kill elephants because they are destroying their habitat, because the carrying capacity of that habitat has been reached. So the issue, first and foremost, should be, are the corridors open and clear? If they are not, we are supposed to find a way to open those corridors before we talk about killing the elephants. I'll give an example. Imagine there is a neighborhood in which there are 10 households, and in this neighborhood there are 100 dogs. The 100 dogs are free to roam in the surrounding area, in that area where the 10 households are. No household is complaining about the number of dogs being a lot. Why? Because the dogs are free to roam in that neighborhood. This morning, they'll be in one corner where chicken is being cooked. The other morning, they'll be in the other area where there is a pond of water and they want to drink some water. Now imagine you wake up one day and one of those households decides to put up fences. And in putting up those fences, 60 of the 100 dogs are trapped in that particular fencing area. Then the owner of that particular household where the fencing has taken place suddenly comes up with an idea. Because the number of dogs in my yard are so many, 60, I want to kill 30 of them. Conveniently, it is discovered that dog bones are going at a quite favorable price. Will it be truly the overpopulation of dogs that's the issue? Or is the fact that you have created boundaries that now do not allow the dogs to roam freely. It's the exact same situation with the elephant situation in Southern Africa. We're supposed to talk about letting the wildlife roam freely, not being trapped in any particular habitat because of human activity or interventions. We, as Southern Africa members, are supposed to be pro-wildlife. Killing them should be the last thing on our minds. We should find every solution possible to solving the overpopulation problem before we talk about culling these elephants. You realize that if we let them roam freely, the Kasa is too large for us in the Kasa member states to complain about having a high population of elephants. Thank you so much for listening.